Hello. Hi, Miss Maddie. Miss Maddie's singing along to the music this morning. Hi, baby. Hi. Oh, belly rubs for Maddie. Stream treat time, is it? All ready? Stream treats for the Maddie. Welcome to RhomanysRealm. I'm Romany. This is Maddie. Oh, this is Maddie. Why is it suddenly on the wrong side for me to point to? Weird. Anyway, that's Maddie. She's nearly 14. So when she wants treats, she gets them. That's how it works around here. Hi. There you go. Hi, Moonbeam. Don't know anything about Lilith. We shall fix that a bit. We're going to go more in depth later in class, but we'll do a little bit of an overview. I'm just trying to tidy my desk a bit. My God, what a mess! What a mess! It's a mess, Miss Maddie. What have you been doing on my desk all evening, eh? What were you doing on my desk that's made it such a mess? Nah. We have multiple crafter lunches happening, so just give me a sec while I fix this. No, it's not cold today. It's actually quite nice and warm. However, I have the door open for Her Majesty, Queen Madge. Yes, hi Queen Madge. No, you just had your stream treats. You had your treats. You had your treats. You can have some more treats later, but not right now. You want to sit in here? Anyway. Today, being March 27th. Ooh, I'm out of coffee. Hang on a minute. Let's rectify that before we start. Hey, come on now. Settle down. Go and sit on Mama's chair if you want to. Or you can go to bed. Whichever you want to do. Go and sit in the garden. It's nice and sunny. Morning, Susan. Getting my coffee. We need the coffee. We need coffee. Maddie, you're being naughty now. Stop it. Enough. 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 No. Enough. Come on. Stop now. Quick belly rub. More belly rubs. You're just a belly rub magnet, aren't you? You just want all the belly rubs. I know. You cheeky minx. There. That's it now. Behave yourself. Okay, here we go. Stop! Come on! Enough. 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 She's just going to keep whining now. I don't even know what she wants. You've got your breakfast. Do we have to do the checklist? You've got your breakfast. You've got your drink. The door is open. You've had your stream treats. You are not having any more stream treats just yet. Don't lick your lips at me, madam. Don't be licking. You want your stream treats? Fine. If it'll make you shush. One word from me and she does as she likes. There. Offski, Tchaikovsky. Okay. Let's try that again. Without the Woofs. So, today, Black Moon Lilith moves into Scorpio. Who dat? Said everybody. Well, if you want the in-depth version, we'll be doing that over on Patreon later today as a bit of a kind of journal chat type thing. But for the basics, okay, Black Moon Lilith is a point in the sky where the moon is as far away from the Earth as it can possibly be. So it's a calculated point in the sky, symbolised by a backwards scimitar. So it looks a little bit like Ceres. But it's not. It's backwards. Black Moon Lilith represents in your chart essentially where your inner feminine kicks butt. Historically, Lilith was Adam's first wife. Pre-Eve. Yes, that's right. Adam and Eve were not the first humans on Earth. Go figure. Lilith came first. And when Lilith was told that she would have to lay under a man, as in be subordinate to a man, she went, absolutely not! And she left. So she represents your inner feminine kickassery, basically. Scorpio is the sign of hidden truths. So if Lilith is in Scorpio, it's about revealing things about yourself, digging down deep and finding out things that you didn't know you could do, things you didn't know you believed, things you didn't realise you were capable of. It's a very, very powerful activation. So, to find out where Lilith is for you by transit right now, Lilith is in Scorpio, so wherever Scorpio is in your chart, you have that house is the one that's activated. So, I know, astrology is deep, there's a lot of it. Everybody's going to go, what's a house? I don't understand. Well, come over to Patreon, do the basic astrology, and we'll explain. But essentially, no, where's my chart? There it is. So I've pulled up my chart on my phone, which you won't be able to see very well because that's deliberate. I don't give out personal information, but I will show you this. So my Scorpio is covering house 10, which is your career path. I actually had my Lilith return, which is what this chart is. So my birth Lilith is right on my MC at the start of house 10. Your MC is what you should be doing in life. Your career path. Trying to find the name of this painting, the one on the thumbnail. Can you enlighten me? Oh, it's called Lady Lilith, and it's by Dante Gabriella Rossetti. It's pre-Raphaelite. If you look up Lady Lilith on Wikipedia, that's where I got the image from, because it's public domain. I was going to come to that later, because we're going to use it as inspiration. So, yeah, I just had my Lilith return, which means transiting Lilith, where it is in the sky right now, goes back around to where you started. It started in your birth chart. Hi, Courtney, by the way. Long time no see. Hi, Maria. So transiting Lilith has just transited my Lilith in my birth chart in the mid-February on my MC. So all of my stuff to do with Lilith right now is to do with work. Are we surprised? Not really. Not if you've... No. The only people who are going to be surprised by that are people who, A, do not know me, or B, are new here. Because we've been doing blowing up the career stuff since July last year. So wherever Scorpio starts in your chart is what's activated. So house 10. So just generally career stuff, work stuff, public image stuff, how you present, not what people see when they meet you. First impressions, that's first house, your ascendant. That's your rising sign. This is what people think of when they think of you in a professional capacity. So, yeah, Scorpio is also related to, it's ruled by Pluto, the planet of change. Pluto is currently in Aquarius, wreaking all sorts of havoc. And guess who's an Aquarian? Me, yes. So we've got all sorts of double whammies going on right now. It's one punch after another, essentially. But, you know, we are trying to find our inner girl boss. We are trying to get ourselves okay with using the word hustle, even though we hate the word. I can use the word crank, you know, cranking out some stuff. But the word hustle just annoys me. I think because hustle to me, like in the US, hustle means like to get on with things, to get your ass moving. Over here, to hustle somebody means to dupe them, basically. If you hustle someone at snooker or pool, for instance, it means you start playing a game against them, pretending you don't know what you're doing, and then you win. Or you lose the first game and then you win the second. That's hustling. That's a hustler. Which to me is fakery. And that doesn't sit well with me. Because that's not who I am, and that goes against everything I believe. So hustle has a very negative connotation for me. I do not like the word hustle. To me, hustling is just throwing stuff out there and not caring about what it is. And I don't do that. But crank we can do. Crank the machine, get the wheels turning, let's go. However, having had a lunar eclipse, a solar eclipse, Lilith going into Scorpio, Sun and Pluto in Aquarius, and now Venus and Mars both retrograde. Everything's a bit... So finding your inner girl boss is kind of necessary, and I'm struggling to find mine. My girl boss is like, oh, seriously? Don't you have a handle on this right now? Why? She's not terribly helpful. So I thought today, since we're going to talk about Lilith in Patreon later anyway, we could do some artwork, kind of as a basis for a journal page, I suppose, just to, you know, get the creative juices flowing, get an idea of who she is and what she is, and da 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 da. So Lilith is the rebel. She's the original female on Earth, the first woman. Eve was the first submissive woman. Lilith is more Hex the patriarchy. I feel like we need some of that energy right now. So I thought I would use one of my favourite paintings of Lilith. There are a lot of very, very good paintings of Lilith, but I'm a pre-Raphaelite girl. It's the red hair for me. I love paintings of redheads. Can't imagine why. This painting is by Dante Gabriel Rossetti. It's called Lady Lilith in her boudoir. And there's a lot of interesting imagery about this. It's Victorian, but it's very much against all the Victorian values. So she's scandalously, not only is she in her boudoir, but she's not wearing a corset. That's like the height of impropriety in Victorian Britain. Her chemise is down off her shoulders. It's barely covering anything. What it does cover, it doesn't leave much to the imagination. She's got her scarlet ribbon tied to her wrist. Her ribbon favour that she would give to a knight. It's scarlet. The Scarlet Woman. Yes, that one. She has the scarlet rose of sexuality. And although it looks like she's sitting in a beautiful chamber, you know, she's got a lovely chair and a beautiful dressing table and lovely wallpaper behind her, right? Wrong. If you look, actually, these are actual roses. They come down over the items. You can see they are actual. It's an actual rose bush. She's literally sitting in a briar. And the mirror in the background, you can tell it's a mirror because you can see the reflection of the candles. The mirror is actually reflecting a kind of meadowy wood type out in the wilds thing. If you go on Wikipedia, you can get a really huge image of this picture. You can pull it up on your phone or whatever, and you can zoom in and see. This is only the small image, but the big image. I suppose I could go to. If I go to Wikipedia on here, I could actually. Lady Lilith. Wikipedia. Here she is. This is a huge version. Like, you can literally zoom in and see details of her hair and everything. She's combing her hair. She's looking at herself in the mirror. Another sign of vanity. She's got the look at the rather phallic looking, or not phallic. What's the female version? Looking tulip flower type things there. She's got a pot of an urn of perfume. Again, scandalous. Only fallen and wanton women in Victorian Britain wear that kind of perfume. There's the briar. You can see it's reflected in the mirror. So there's a lot of really interesting imagery in this. She's literally looking at herself and enjoying her own reflection. Height of vanity. See, they are real roses. They come over the mirror. Yeah, I thought I could take this as inspiration for a journal page. I also, because I like creepy stuff, I thought I would look up the Empress in this set. I'm not going to go through and find all the cards. It will drive me nuts if I do that. I'm just going to use the colour thing in the book. Oh, where is she? Number 5. No. 3. So number 3 is the Empress. That represents Lilith. Literally the strength behind the throne. If you're, depending on how much you do your mythology and or biblical history and or whatever it is you read, when Lilith left Adam because she refused to be submissive to him, she joined Lucifer. fallen angel who became Satan and became the co-ruler of hell. She is his equal, not his subordinate. If that's how you want to read it. I mean, all the heaven and hell stuff is a bit bleh for me, but she is girl boss. Note, she has red hair, even in this. She is very pregnant, and she's sitting in an apple tree. There are some stories. Absolute queen. Yes, absolute queen. Well, yeah, absolute queen. She's sometimes seen as the Queen of Wands as well, but the Empress is the main card that represents Lilith. She is the ultimate Earth Mother. And in some stories, she is also the serpent. That serpent from the apple tree, you know? Yeah, that one. She is all about cycles of life and death and rebirth and bringing things to life after a period of barrenness or death. And she represents sensuality, fertility, creativity, birth, fertility, cycles of life. It's the circle of life, etc. He was a redhead as well. The reflections. The reason I love this particular tarot book is because it has reflections. Do I feel comfortable giving as well as receiving? How can I learn to embrace both beginnings and endings in my life? What does the word mother mean to me? How do I see growth and change in my life? And what does my connection to nature look like? So, lots of different things to look at, but she's very much pregnant with opportunity and possibility. So when the Empress is activated, you're looking at what you are capable of. And in Scorpio, Lilith in Scorpio is the deep dive, right? Scorpio likes to dig. You've heard of rabbit holes, right? Well, underneath the rabbit holes are the Koreans tunneling across to Britain. And underneath that, there's a Scorpio somewhere going, I'm just going to keep digging until I find it. Because Scorpio will not let it go. Scorpio will not let it go. Pulled out your tarot deck. It's a Celtic one. The Empress is a redhead. Yes, she nearly always is. She's a fire. The Empress is fire. She is usually associated with Lilith, often associated with Virgo, the red-headed maiden who tamed the lion. Does she sound like she's submissive? No, absolutely not. So, 5 stars, no notes. Yeah. Lilith is awesome. Activating. I do a lot of Lilith magic because she is just fantastic for... Well, if you do chaos magic, she's very good. She's very good at surprising you. You have to be very careful with chaos magic because it can go horribly wrong. Chaos magic is like, when the old story about, I did some magic I did a spell to try and get some more money, and my uncle died and left me an inheritance. There's always a sting in the tail. There's always a sting in the tail with Lilith. Something has to give in order to get what you want. And it could be something that you're really attached to. So you have to give up what you really want, what you really like, in order to get what you really want or what you really need. So, everybody post your Empress cards on Discord. I'm curious. Yes, go ahead. Go ahead, absolutely. Post your Empress cards and say what deck they're from. Most of the time she'll be a redhead. Because Lilith's colours, Black Moon Lilith, guess what her colour is? Black. And her other colour is red, surprisingly. So, yeah, I'm going to... I need to get my... I need to get my thingy, because we can't draw on a flat surface. We need a non-flat surface to draw on things. I may just draw her as she is, to be honest. I may just do a study. What have we got that we can draw with? Ooh, a red pencil. I think that's appropriate, don't you? Let's go with a red pencil. Red pencil for Lilith. I think that's apropos. And I feel like jazzing this page up a bit, and I happen to have this bit of something sitting here. Happens to fit my bit of paper almost exactly. Not entirely, but almost exactly. So I reckon I can stick that on there. Where is my... Oh, I've got too many things piled up here. Again. My room is still an absolute chaos. I almost still didn't stream today because I need to get this room sorted by next week. By the weekend, in fact. By Sunday. And I need to get the rest of the flat sorted by 2 weeks' time. But I'm just getting nowhere with any of it. And I almost didn't stream today, and then I was like, no, I really should. We really should stream. Ooh. Right. Running out of one side to put things on because I've got nowhere to put anything at the moment. There we go. Okay. Whew. I was looking for my thin tape. I can't find it anywhere, so I'm going to have to use the thick one. I can't... Oh, there it is. I found it. I found it. I found it. Ooh. Now, hang on a minute. Hold that thought. Because I have a suspicion that in this somewhere there's a black... There's a page of... In one of these. There's a page of black... like this. That looks somewhat like those black and white background roses. I don't know that it's in this one. I think it's in the blue one. Let's find the blue one. Sure there's a... Aha! There we go. I knew there was. I knew there was. Now these are all cutouts, but I can't tell what the cutouts are. I think these are like butterflies, maybe? Yeah, I think they could be butterflies. So maybe we can use some butterflies. Or maybe we can use the top piece that's the outline of the butterflies. Let's put this down first. So I'm just gonna put some of this down along the edge. You know me, I don't like my edges to come flipping up. So for my chart, my Lilith is already in house 10. I'm already a girl boss. I already do the get on with things, run your own company. I essentially did the screw it, I'm fed up with being made redundant from every single job I've ever had. I'm going to be my own boss and can't fire myself, can I? So, that's what I do. I went into something that I knew I could do for myself. So we've already got the girl boss energy, but my energy is in Libra. So my MC, Lilith is on my MC, which is my career path, and my career path is in Libra. Now, that's a good and a bad thing. It means I'm quite balanced. I've got a sense of fairness and justice, and, you know, for somebody who does a lot of teaching, that is exactly what you need. I am very much of the belief that everybody can make art, everybody can be creative, everybody can do creative writing, everybody can paint. It's just a case of how much effort you're willing to put into it. You don't necessarily need to learn, and you don't need to listen to what everybody else says is good or bad. You just need to get on with it. And if you like it, that's all that matters. Which is my Libra. But in terms of knowing how I want to present that to people, that I struggle with a bit. I do struggle with that a bit. Because what I like to paint and make art about is not necessarily what I like to teach. I'm gradually getting there. I'm gradually becoming more comfortable with doing things like tarot and astrology in a wider setting. I've never liked doing tarot or astrology on YouTube or on Twitch. I did it on I did some tarot readings on Twitch once. It was the worst nightmare of my entire life. Never doing that again. Never doing public tarot readings ever again. It's a nightmare. Between the people demanding you do this, that and the other for them for free, and everybody being like asking questions, rightfully so, ask questions about what you've said, but then also you always get that one person who's like, well, actually, I'm like, Karen, zip it. It's all subjective and interpretive, therefore nobody is right and everybody is right, and you need to let me hand you a big bag of shush. So, yeah, that was a bit of a nightmare. But I am, obviously next week I'm on holiday, but in April I'm going to be opening YouTube memberships, and I'll start doing some smaller kind of 1 or 2 card readings for tarot, little bits of astrology, on a more personal basis. Like, if we were having this discussion in members only, it would be, you know, you'd be able to go and look up where your Scorpio in Lilith is in your chart, what's it activating, and I'll help you figure out what that might, how that might show up for you. Obviously not as in depth as you would get over on Patreon, because we are literally studying astrology over there and tarot, and certainly not as deep as you would get it in a personal reading. But did I download this one? I can't remember if I downloaded the full version. Let me download it anyway, just in case. And then I can close that. There we go. I didn't download the full version. So this is a much more detailed version. The other one was just a small version for the thumbnail. So, let's see. I think I want to concentrate on, I'm going to crop her down. I want to concentrate on a certain portion. Obviously we're going to have the hair. And I think we're going to go with this part here. Yeah. That way we can get a good portion of her on the page, but we've still got place to journal as well. So I'm going to say her face is going to be about here. Her hair will therefore be here-ish. That neckline is about there. Her décolletage will be about there. Shit, this is hair. This is all hair. Everything is hair. We've got a hand going on here. We've got the mirror, which I'm going to put in because that's very, again, that's a very Scorpio thing. Mirrors are very Scorpio. We've got her red ribbon. And then just a load of fabric. Her hair's coming across here. It's held up on a comb. And then it's kind of hanging down, and we can emphasize the hair because we like the hair. Let's see, this hand is here, that's her wrist, so her arm, and then her sleeve, which will put her dress about there. Maybe we'll do it like that, and we'll have her hair coming down over her dress like that. Sure, why not? That sounds good. So if she's there, that's her eye line. Fanny Milford, is that her name? I think that's the name of the model. She appeared in a lot of Rossetti's paintings along with Edith Siddle. Give her some nice long seductive eyelashes, shall we? Sure. And obviously she's going to have the curvy lips. Hi, Miss Maddie. She back. Hi. Yeah, I hear you. Hi. Hello. The door's open. You can go out. The door's open. Go on out. Out, out. The door's open. Go out. The door is open. Go out. Let's I hate drawing heads at this angle. I can never get that angle right. Let's put the shine in the hair first, and then we might have a chance of getting it in the right place. There we go. Ear should be a bit further back here. Maddie, stop. I'm going to give her a random curl here because I feel like it. Maddie, stop your silliness, please. I think this is some kind of a gown, probably a dressing gown around her, but it comes across here somehow. Oh, that hand's a bit low. How did we get the hands so low? Yeah, that's not going to work, is it? That hand should be here. Maddie! Stop! That's going to have to be there. Okay, that's better. Which means this hand needs to be a bit further up here as well. Ah, that explains why I had so much arm showing. There we go. So that means her hair is here. Ugh. Okay. Well, we have to adjust some things. That's okay. Maddie's being a minx today. She keeps forgetting that the door's open. Bless. Okay, that's better. So she's holding her thing there. This is the bell of her sleeve. She's got a bell of her sleeve here. Okay, that's going to have to do. I mean, it's not in exactly the right places, but that's okay. Do we actually care? Yeah, not really. Okay, so that's hair. That's hair. That's hair. This is hair. And that's hair. I'm just making sure I know where the hair is going to be, because it's hard to... Hey Jess. Maddie's channeling her Lilith energy. She's doing something. She's channeling her little minx energy. That's what she's up to. What should we do? Should we draw a pen? Sure, why not, Jan? Let's, I've already done it in pencil, so I don't really need to do it in pink first. Although I do like the two-tone of pink, the two-tone of colour. But I think I'll do her in red and then add accents with black. I think that'll be a bit more... suitable for her, since her colours are red and black. Okay. Okay. Does our time change this weekend? Yes. I'm on holiday next week though, so it won't affect anything for a week. Although, if you're on Patreon and you it's next week is a reading week on Patreon, but Mika wants to keep her routine going of doing the 5 o'clock class, so she's offered to run the Zoom sessions. So if you want to do the Zoom sessions, it will be at 5 o'clock, but it will be, right now it's 10 to 2, and next week it would be whatever springtime is. Don't ask me. I can't do backwards and forwards with time. I can't do time zones. I can't do any of that. If you want to know what it is or when it is in your time zone, go figure it out yourself. But right now it's 10 to 2. And next week it would be British summertime. And I think it's spring forward. But I can't remember whether that means right now on next week's time would be 10 to 2 or 10 to 12. Webbly wobbly timey wimey stuff. Yes, exactly. I can't do it. I can't do the backwards and forwards thing. Time is a construct. Okay. I'm pretty happy with this. It's coming together nicely. Is it great? No. Will it work? Yes. I like her face. I think her face came out really well. I love her face. I'm just wondering how I'm going to colour it. Do I want to add some colour? I mean, first of all, I want to erase the pencil because there's a lot of pencil on here. Be easier to see the lines. There we go. That's clearer. Yeah, I can't do time zones. The best thing to do is wait till Monday on Patreon, because I will post on Monday. I'm going to set up a scheduled post on Monday with the link to the Zoom and the time code. I can't even begin to tell you what time it's going to be. This is why I have to have a week off over the time change, because I can't function during a time change. My brain is constantly going, yeah, but it's not really that. It's like an hour different to what's the thing. It's a bit like, yeah, I've got an appointment at 4 o'clock tomorrow. Therefore, I need to be ready to leave, because it's going to take me an hour to get there. I'm going to be ready to leave by 2:30, which means I have to be in the shower by 12, which means I have to get up by 10, which means I have to go to, I have to go to bed by 3, which means I need to eat by 8. So I have time to watch a movie now. That's how my brain works constantly, trying to work out the time. How's Moonbeam? How's the patient doing? Oh, Jen updated us in class yesterday. So, save me, Jen having to type it all out, I'll do a quick update. Her boyfriend is currently doing okay as far as we know. And he's been moved to a more specialist unit. Unfortunately, that's further away from Jen than he was originally. But I think she said 2 hours away. Is that right, Jen? So yeah, he's now 2 hours away, but he's in a specialist unit near a university hospital, which is pretty much the best place you can be. Oh, and another update. For those of you who follow John, Planning with John, he put an update on his Insta today. So if you follow him, Planning with John, over on Insta, he has put a public post. He is currently in hospital with some issues. I'm not going to go into extra detail. If you want to find out what's going on, then go and... I would assume you follow him. But just so you know, he's also in hospital right now. Yeah, he could do with some positive thoughts as well. He's not doing too well. He's currently... Mr. Moonbeam is currently cussing at the nurses and he's in restraints because he keeps trying to pull his neck brace off. Tell me you don't like being in hospital without telling me you don't like being in hospital. Yeah, if he's fighting it. He's like, discharge me now. I'm fine. I'm trying to decide how to colour this while I doodle bits. Let's doodle the hands. Ooh, those are not pretty hands. Ooh. But never mind. Oh yeah, that's that ribbon. I'd forgotten about that. That's the ugliest hand I've ever drawn in my entire life. Wow, that's just really bad. And I'm just making it worse. Stop messing with it. He's not allowed to complain about the neck brace. It was designed around a male's body, so he should be comfy cozy in it. Yeah, just be glad you don't have a short neck like a female. Or a large occipital lobe. Because then you'd be stunning like this. Okay. What do I want to colour this with? Come on, guys. Help me out here. What do I want to colour it with? I think I want to get her white clothes in. Let's put some white paint on her to get her white clothes in. I'm just going to use my... Oh. Yeah. No, that lid's not going to come off, is it? I forgot about that. Let's get the acrylic wash out. That'll do. I love this stuff. I've got a white in here somewhere. That's the little white. Where's the big white? I thought I had a big white. I do not have a big white. Oh, there's an ivory. I might do for a skin tone. It won't be perfect, but I can go over it with paint, with pencil. Yeah, let's use ivory white for her skin. Oh, I forgot. Did I get pale pink? Pale peach might work better. I'll have to try these and see which one's going to work. Do I have my... Oh, I don't have my cloth over here because I put it in the wash. Grab a J cloth. The reason men have an Adam's apple is that Adam actually was the one who took the bite of the apple and the lie got stuck in his throat. It's a fun theory. Did you know that if you have a voice box, you have an Adam's apple? Okay, this is a very, very pale pink, and that might be exactly the colour we need. And the ivory might be the colour for the dress, with touches of white. Yes, okay. So the dress is going to be ivory, the actual skin tone is going to be more pinky. Actually comes up and over her arm there. Actually, that's really good as a skin tone. I like that. There's not going to look like there's a lot of difference between these colours right now, because they're both very pale. But the skin tone is very pink and this is much more yellowy. Okay. It was the washing machine. He didn't want to move into the bathroom and it attacked him. No. No, that was Zen, not John. That's Grow Create Plan or what? Grow Create Journal. I can't remember. I know him as Zen. He's the one with the washing machine. Planning with John is John the flautist. He's in the Tulsa Philharmonic. Is this not just the most perfect red hair colour? Holbein acrylic wash, raw sienna. This is the colour of my hair. There's a bubble in this. There we go. That's better. Okay. Oops. Oh, here's Moaning Minnie back again. Hi, what you come to moan about now? Your door's open though. The door's open. You can go out and pee if you want to. You can though. I'm telling you. What do you mean, how do I know? I opened the door, that's how I know. I think I might hide the bottoms of the hair under along in this white across here. I think that's going to be the easiest thing to do because it's not easy to draw the ends of curly hair. It tends to look a bit silly. So what we don't want to draw, we hide. That's the way it goes. That's the way to do it. Ooh, that's got black in it. That's not good. Okay. When in doubt, hide it. Does that need to be there? Yeah, let's have a double bit of wrap. Like that. Yeah, why not? Then we go through our daily ritual of barking at the leaves in China. Okay, since Lilith's colours are black and red, I think we're going to do her mirror in black. Hi, I hear you. Okay, I think we'll do her comb black as well. It's actually kind of a tortoise shell in the picture, but do we have time to do tortoise shell? No, we don't. No, we don't. Maddie, go out, go on. Go out, the door's open, go out. Stop! Enough. Come on. Something else I like about the Holbein acrylics is they have a proper red. Oh, probably should have shaken that first. I haven't used the red in a while. I need a smaller brush. Oops. I'll manage that. Did I just give the end of her ribbons snake tongues? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I mean, if you're going to go with the imagery, go with the imagery, right? Okay. I might need some more of those, so I'll just drop that there for now. Darks. Okay, I'm really not sure what shape these are. Maybe I need to take the outline off. This stuff doesn't stick very well, so I'll probably have to stick this down with a bit of glue. So I'll position it on one side, add some glue to the other side, stick that down, and then I can come back over here. Oh, it did stick quite well actually, so maybe it'll be alright. Sometimes they don't stick at all. It's really annoying. But this seems to have stuck quite alright. So there's that. Scissors. Maddie, will you stop whining? Go in, go out, have a drink, have a Kit Kat, whatever it is you need to do, but just, can you stop acting like a diva? Yeah? Could you? Could you stop acting like a diva for 5 seconds, yeah? That'd be great. Thank you. Okay. Stop, Maddie! Please. Enough. Give it a rest. Let's see what other bits we've got. Oh, it's a weird bear thing. Oh, look. Would you ever have guessed that shape was... No, me neither. we go. That worked exactly as I planned. Which is quite unusual. Quite unusual, that one. Actually did exactly what I wanted it to do. Maddie, you've reached brat status now. Can you stop, please? I can't find any of my cards that I use for pressing things down. Palette knife, that'll do for now. I still may have to come back and glue some of this, but that's okay. Right, let's fill in these black bits. Oh, I missed a bit. Maddie, stop. Stop! No, seriously, stop, please. No, leave it. Stop! Enough! Maybe that should have been white, I don't know. Hey, I do believe we're getting there. She does have a rose. I wonder if I can cover that bit of something there up with a rose. Tulips. Oh, we could do with some tulips. We've got some tulips there. Okay. Just having a look through my sticker book, see what we've got that we could use. Oh, big red and black snake. Might use him. Ooh. Might have an apple in here somewhere. And a nice big pinky reddy rose. Ooh, nope, not a rose. I've got some rose stickers as well. Was kind of hoping there'd be something in here because it's a bit more matte paper. The pink rose, I suppose that would do if we have nothing else. Apple. No roses. No roses. already went through this bit. What did I see there? Oh, tulips. Right. Okay. Grab the other book. No, I suppose I could just paint it, couldn't I? So she's got a chest of drawers kind of thing here. Vanity unit type thing. And there's stuff on it. And then there's a big mirror here. There's got to be a mirror somewhere in these books. So then she's got tulips. Very suggestively stuck on there. I don't have a what's it called? Probably should take the blue off these actually. I don't have a picture of a urn. I probably do. I just can't be bothered to look for it. So I'm going to put an apple instead. But I'm going to fussy cut these because that blue is too stark. Get off me. See, I told you they don't normally stick very well. Okay. You keep coming up too, don't you? must be something that looks like a mirror. Did I miss it? A photo frame or a mirror or anything? Oh, there's a rose. It's not a very big rose, but it's a rose nonetheless. It will do. Is that too big? It is a bit. Could cut it down, I suppose. That's a bit more like it. I suppose I could just go for something that's an oval shape or a domed shape. Try the other book. A bit more decorative in this one. Oh, that's a nice big oval one. Oh, I like that portrait though. This one would work. Throw some green in there. Ooh. Everybody went really quiet. This is very bright green, but that's okay. We'll dumb it down in a minute. Where's my brush gone? And we'll do a bit of brown. No, we won't bother with brown. Or will we? I mean, maybe we could. A bit of a dusty brown kind of. Let's try this. That'll do. It's a little bit pinky, but it doesn't matter because we're going to turn it into wood anyway, so. What are my neighbours shouting at each other about now? Who knows? Okay. She's looking a bit Gabriel Rossetti after Toulouse-Lautrec right now. With the block colours and the black and red. It's not what I was aiming for, but I kind of like it. Let's take a work in progress pic, shall we? There we go. Right. I probably could have drawn this now that I'm thinking about it, but it would have taken ages to get the oval. I can't be bothered with that. wrist. Okay, I think that's her hair done. Oh, it sticks to the paint fine. It doesn't stick to the rest. Almost done, I think. A bit of shading to her dress. Let's use this yellowy colour, I think. Okay. Let's give her a little bit of blush. Use this kind of lavender tone, I think, for her shadows, because she is pretty pale. I really want a dark brown for this. Why can't I find a... Oh, there's a dark brown. That's what I need. Chat squirrels, why are you so quiet? What are you doing? emails were getting bad. How many emails did you have to go through? Zen usually keeps the chat going. Yeah, between Zen and Maria, they usually keep the chat going. Catching up on work. Okay, I think that ribbon needs to be shiny, doesn't it? There we go. Shiny ribbon. Oh, let's give her a little shiny on her lip as well. And then this bit just needs a bit of greenery going on with it, so I don't really need to do much with this, but we'll just throw in some, you know, what could be trees, could be branches, could be all sorts of things, couldn't it? I mean, it's just greenery, right? I'll throw in a couple of vaguely brownish bits that could look like trees, trunks or something like that. There we go. A couple of bits of yellow here and there. Bit of forest green down here, maybe. Yeah, that looks good. We like that. Look at that. That's perfect. There we go. Okay. Are we done? I think we're done. I think we're done. Just gotta. I don't think that should be that colour. I think it should be white. No, I'm just going to colour it over in white and pretend it's not there. And then I'm going to add a bit more yellow on it and pretend it's just a fold in the fabric. There we go. This dressing table could do with a little bit of detail. Doesn't need a lot of detail, just a bit. There we go. I'm going to call that done. I'm very happy with how she turned out, I have to say. I am really, really happy with this. Don't have a lot of room to take notes, but I don't actually care because she looks really cool. I think she could do with just a little bit of greenery. Well, let's use that. Let's use that same greenery down here for her rose. There we go. There we go. That'll do. I'll do it, donkeys. That'll do. Do a tip in. Yeah, I could. Or I could just call it done. I've got room to take notes there. My writing is super tiny. Like really, really tiny. I can easily fit notes in there. In fact, I can probably fit all the notes I need in there. I'm really happy with it. I think it looks good. God, I love this colour for adding a bit of oomph to the shadows. There's that Caput Mortuum colour. Just looks so good. There we go. I'll call that done. Every time I take a photo, I add a bit more to it. So I'm actually going to take a final photo now. Final photo. There we go. Final photo. There we go. She's done. I'm going to call it a day there. And I will see you guys... I won't see you guys next week because I am not on next week. And I don't know if I'm going to be on Twitch tomorrow because... Well, I might be for a little bit, but I don't know what time. Because I've still got a lot to do in this studio. And I really need to get it done. Before my friend arrives next week. So... yeah. Maybe... yeah, maybe I won't be on Twitch tomorrow for as long as I normally would. Usually I'm 1 till 5. Maybe I'll do 1 till 2, 1 till 3. I am not here next week. I do have some old Twitch streams if you want me to put those up. So you've got something to hang out to. I'm more than happy to put those up. Or I can bump up some old videos so you can watch them again. Whatever you want. I will be doing a roundup on Saturday. I will not be streaming Sunday because my friend's coming Sunday morning. So I will enjoy my week off. I'm absolutely certain of it. Thanks for joining me, guys, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.